now it's time for the fabulous Price is Right pricing game recap for Monday, May 7th, 2012. Today's pricing games played were the following to start the week: Spelling Bee, Side by Side, Race Game, High Low, That's Too Much, and Switch. The first contestant was Alicia. She played Spelling Bee for a Scion TC, modeled by Awesome Amber, valued at $20,305. Ravishing Rachel placed the numbered cards in which the contestant would choose on the board. Alicia's two free cards she picked were numbers 23 and 13. And now the three small prizes that were not modeled in the game were a Cuisinart compact 4-cup coffee maker that fits perfectly in any kitchen, a 3-piece condiment set that has ceramic jars with matching serving spoons that store sauces or other condiments and includes a handy tray, and a Cuisinart Smart Stick hand mixer that blends drinks and mixes pancakes in seconds. First off, Alicia believed the coffee maker was $25. She had to be within $10. The price was actually $30. She was off by $5. She chose card number 12. Now for the condiment set, she believed it was $20. The price was actually $20! And because she got that exactly right, she automatically gets 3 cards. Well, the remaining 2 cards she picked were numbers 8 and 20. She did not want to take $5,000 and quit because one of those cards each is worth $1,000. So she went for the card. Drew revealed card number 23 first, and that had a C. Alicia did not want to take $4,000 and quit. Drew revealed card number 13 now, and that had an A. Alicia did not want to take $3,000 and quit. Next, Drew revealed card number 12, and that had another C. Now, Alicia had a choice of either taking $2,000 or go for the car. She chose to go for the car. Card number 8. Drew revealed it to have another C. So now, it came down to taking $1,000 or going for the car. Alicia decided to go all the way and go for the car. And behind card number 20, it had to have an R or one of the 2 cards that said car on it. Drew revealed card number 20 to have a C. Oh. I don't blame her for going all the way. That's what I would have done. Deborah played side by side for a trip to San Francisco that included a 6-night stay in an executive king suite at the San Francisco Marriott Marquis, plus a helicopter tour for 2 and a sunset cruise modeled by Amber. Deborah chose $6,990 over $9,069 as her price choice. And when the price lit up, it was $6,990! Deborah's on her way to San Francisco, the city by the bay. Megan played Race Game for an all-in-one gateway desktop computer that features a 23-inch touchscreen, 4 gigs of RAM, a 1 terabyte hard drive, and a wireless printer, a Honda CRF-100F off-road motorcycle that is lightweight and power-driven and features a 99cc air-cooled engine and smooth shifting 5-speed transmission, both modeled by Rachel. A 36-inch saute step-up professional American range that has elevated burners and affords the home chef easy access to saute pans placed on the rear burners, and has commercial-grade firepower and ergonomic functionality, and a futuristic foosball table, both modeled by Amber. Today's special guest was Olympic athlete Bryan Clay, and he was watching Megan play Race Game. Alright, when the 45 seconds began after Megan placed the prices on the prizes, with 18 seconds left, she got 0 right. Yeah, she took a lot of time placing the prices. Very quick game. Alright, after she made changes, with 7 seconds left, she got 1 right. And as time was winding down, as she was making her final choices, time ran out, and when she went back to pull down the lever, she got 0 right! Ah, man. Alright, the correct prices were, first two revealed by Rachel, they were the desktop computer, $880. The off-road motorcycle, $2,880. And then Amber revealed the other two prices. The American Range was $5,299, and the futuristic foosball table was $1,202. Thomas played high-low for a Hollywood Swink by Michael Amini and Jane Seymour dining room group that has a cabriolet-style leg table that features faux alligator leather embossing, Kate Spade Union Street China from michaelcfina.com that has a wonderful mix of simplicity and elegance, perfect for everyday dinners or special occasions, and it also came with 60 pieces of flatware from michaelcfina.com, and a 1-year subscription to the Dinner of the Month Club from AmazingClubs.com, where a gourmet Italian dinner for 4 each month will be delivered to your door, to his door in this case, and it will be ready to eat in minutes. All of it modeled by Rachel, valued at $12,324. For the 3 grocery items he believed that were the most expensive, Thomas chose the Maybelline Blush Compact first. That was $5.51. Next he chose the Unisom Sleep Tabs, and they were $12.39. That was a pretty good pick, I must say. And next he chose the Aspercreme Heat Gel. That was $6.79. So the low price on the high roll was $5.51. If the remaining 3 grocery items were less than $5.51, Thomas would be a winner. First, we went to the package of 16 Kraft American Singles. They were $3.89. Next, Drew asked where Thomas wanted to go to, the Bailey's non-alcoholic coffee creamer or the Children's Allegra allergy. He chose the Bailey's, and honestly, I don't blame him for picking that next. The price revealed was $2.49. Now it all came down to that Children's Allegra allergy. If it was less than $5.51, Thomas would be a winner. I gotta say, I had a bad feeling about this, and I could sum that bad feeling in this word. I was right, Peter Griffin. Well, according to Sports Guy 528 and NBC 11 News Clips, I believe, Drew gave Thomas the Children's Allegra allergy to hold on to for luck, and he rubbed it, trying to think of good things. Well, unfortunately, it did not work, because the price was $10.78. Really had a bad feeling on that. So he shouldn't have chose the Maybelline Blush. He should have chose that Allegra allergy for children to go along with the Sleep Tabs and the Aspercreme Heat Gel. Robert played That's Too Much for a Hyundai Sonata GLS model by Rachel. He said, that's it, although I know he meant to say, that's too much, on the 8th price, $23,107. I gotta say, I actually felt pretty good on this. Was $23,107 the price just over the actual retail price of the car? Well, when Rachel revealed the actual retail price, it was $21,655. So the answer was, yes! Robert won the car! And I gotta love those chants of the audience chanting, USA! 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 After Robert won that. Finally, Freya played Switch for a 55-inch Samsung 3D HD LED Smart TV that features built-in Wi-Fi and Skype and includes 2 pairs of 3D glasses, modeled by Rachel, and a Bose home entertainment system that features 6 HD video and audio sources, a built-in AM/FM tuner, and dock for your iPod or iPhone, modeled by Amber. Freya chose to keep the prices the way they were, so the Smart TV was kept at $3,297, and the Bose entertainment system was kept at $2,499. Honestly, I felt the prices should have been switched. Well, when Rachel and Amber revealed the prices, it turned out that Freya was right to keep the prices the way they were. She won both prizes for a grand total of $5,796. And now on to the acknowledgement section. According to Sports Guy 528, during the 5th item up for bid, Bryan Clay, gave Drew a gold medal that is made out of chocolate. Then Drew gave it to Robert for good luck, I believe. Well, it paid off, because he won that car, and that's too much. And more, I'll tell you in a little bit. He claims that, Sports Guy 528 claims this is the first time the season race game wasn't won for any prizes. Sorry to say that's false information, and I'll tell him why in a bit. He also mentioned in high-low, Drew gave the player the children's allergy relief as for good luck. Now, according to Ben M72047, in Spelling Bee, the same exact car was offered in the game on December 26th, during the time Drew was still wearing ties and bow ties on the show. And it was worth the same then and now, $20,305. Alicia got one of the prizes right on and still lost. It reminds him of what happened on September 23rd. In Side by Side, according to Ben M72047, it was played for a trip at door number 2 for the umpteenth time. In Race Game, 3rd time a contestant won nothing this season. One of the times I remember was back on the Halloween show. That the contestant didn't win any prizes. That's too much! It was the 5th win this season. The 8th prize was too much, and you know there are 10 prizes in the game itself. I know that. In the one bid, after George described the sunglasses and watches, Bryan Clay gave Drew a medal, and then Drew gave the medal to Robert. Yep, already covered that. In the Showcase Showdown, Robert became the 5th contestant to win 26,000 big ones on the big wheel this season. And I gotta say, that was a very awesome win. Bryan Clay's autograph book can be found at PricesRight.com, of course. Robert went on to win $86,760 in prizes and cash, making him the 2nd biggest winner so far this season. At the end, there was a message that said, and I quote, according to Ben M72047, "In memoriam, Bob Stewart, creator of The Price is Right, 1920 to 2012. Rest in peace, Bob Stewart." And only Amber and Rachel were on today with Bryan Clay. According to NBC 11 News clips, in Spelling Bee, the 3 small prizes were not modeled. And when Alicia said $20 on the condiment set, she got it exactly right and picked 2 more cards. Painful, heartbreaking loss with 4 C's and 1 A. I like what NBC 11 News clips asked here. What the hell was Mike Richards doing with those C's? Alicia and Side by Side, the trip to San Francisco. Well, not Alicia, that was Deborah that won the trip to San Fran in Side by Side. It's where NBC 11 News Clips lives in the Bay Area. And in Race Game, the 45-second clock is permanent on the bottom after none of the prizes were on the first try. When Megan changed 2 prizes instead of all 4 with 10 seconds left, she got 1 right. And after when time ran out, she got none right. In high-low, Drew gave the Children's Allegra allergy medicine to Thomas, and it was a painful loss to him. Well, I already mentioned about That's Too Much getting its 5th win. M.V.P 11 News Group claims it's the 6th, but I'm going to have to say Ben M7 2047 was right from before. Switch marked the first time this season that it was played last. No, it hasn't been played last the first time this season. Neil Rocks 87 recapped Switch being played last back on February 10th. In the second showcase showdown, Robert won $26,000. He landed on the $1 first. Well, actually, he got it in 2 spins. He got a 40 and then a 60. And then won $1,000, and then $1 again, he won $25,000. Only Rachel and Amber were on the show today. No Gwendolyn or Manuela. And finally, in the showcase results, Drew failed to mention the prizes included in Megan and Robert's showcase. I wonder why. Alright, so 3 big wins to start off the week. They were side by side. That's Too Much! And Switch. $26,000 was won by Robert, and I gotta say, he had a really great day. Second showcase showdown, by the way, just to let you all know once again, that's where he won the $26 grand. The MVPs are Deborah, Robert, of course, and Freya. Robert also won his showcase that was presented by Mr. Bryan Clay. I want to throw that out to Sports Guy 528. The showcase involved 6 pairs of ASICS running shoes that are from professional athletes to casual joggers and are engineered and cushioned to ensure the best fit for every runner's needs. A BMW 128i coupe plus $3,245 worth of BP gas for a year. The BMW and the gasoline was modeled by Amber, and Bryan Clay presented the shoes. Robert bid $31,229. The actual retail price was $37,125. And that was a difference of $5,894, I believe. Honestly, I was thinking that showcase was going to be a lot more than $37,125. This week, the Price is Right Pricing Game Recap is sponsored by Ocean Spray Cranapple Juice. Grower owned since 1930. Until tomorrow, this is Mr. Horgan reminding you to help control the pet population. Have your pet spayed or neutered. And this Friday, Mamma Mia will be on The Price is Right, the Broadway cast. See you tomorrow.